Alright guys, this video is about the car interlock device, the breathalyzer in the car, okay? Gonna give you some information because the information is really hard to find and nobody will tell you, and it's a real pain in the ass, so you gotta know what you're getting into, okay? So I got a DUI. It was actually out of state. It was out of state of my license. So I had a license in Mass, I got a DUI in Connecticut. So first trick I did was I went and bought another car really fast. I totaled my car. I went and bought another car really fast and went and registered and changed the insurance onto the new car because Mass had no idea about this for like almost a year, okay, because I continued it anyway in court. So that's the first thing. Get another car and register it fast. If it's out of state, I don't know if it'll work in state. I'm not sure. But yes, a DUI will cost you 10 grand or more. I'm into mine for like 15,000 at least. 4,500 for the lawyer, 1,600 in fees, and then all this other stuff that I gotta pay for. So first thing I did also was get a scooter. I didn't get a piece of crap scooter. I got a $1,500 scooter. It was such a game changer. It really helped me out. I got about 5,000 miles on the stupid thing. And I ride bikes anyway, so I don't really care. So I get to ride anyway, so no big deal. And then, okay, biggest thing here, guys. The only one to get is Intoxalock. Intoxalock of America, I think it's called. They are the best, by far, hands down. Every other one sucks complete ass, and they have all these complaints, and they're absolutely terrible. So Intoxalock, there's no camera involved. You do not have to hum and blow, and no suck and blow. You just blow straight into the thing, okay? And they have very good customer service. And it's also, like, I think the cheapest anyway. I did a lot of homework on this, guys, and I don't care about advertising for them. They're just the best. I'm trying to help you. Definitely stop drinking 15 hours before you use this thing, because I've stopped drinking at night, and I wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm cool, right? Well, and then I set the thing off because I try to use the car. See, the tolerance of this thing is 0.02. So you could spill vodka 5 feet away from you and set this stupid thing off. Gasoline. Gasoline will set it off. There's a whole list of things that will set it off. Peanut butter, all these weird, stupid ass things. Okay, so be careful of that. Don't put it in a hoopty either, or you're just gonna screw yourself over. Okay, and the other thing is everybody on YouTube wants to tell you about how to trick these things with a mattress inflator, an air blower, which does work, okay, but it doesn't work all the time. So sometimes it comes up as non-human breath, which probably means that it's got a humidity, like a moisture device in there, or a heat sensor. So whatever sensor it's got, it doesn't work all the time. Basically, if you blow into it a bunch of times and then use the stupid air mattress thing, it will work because maybe it's saturated with moisture already. And the biggest thing with that, guys, is this. Here's this, okay? If you start the car with the air blower and it works, but then you're down the street and 5 minutes later you got to blow into this thing and the air blower won't work and it says non-human breath, then you got to blow into it. And if you fail that, now you failed a rolling test instead of just failing the startup test, which is a lot worse. So a startup test, if you fail a startup test, it'll cost you $50. It's $30 service fee, $35 service fee or something like that. And then you have to go and pay the $15 to get it recalibrated. Okay, so don't fail a rolling test like an idiot. Okay, fail the friggin' startup test. Okay, and they tack on a month onto your term when you fail a rolling test. If you fail a startup test, they do not. It's just the fee, and you have to go get it done. Okay, this thing is definitely a trap. If you mess around with it, it'll cost you endless amounts of money, and it will really suck the life out of you. It's a horrible, horrible thing. Okay, guys. So yeah, 0.02 is the tolerance, which is absolutely horrendous. It's terrible. They just made up a new law that you can't drive around, with over 0.02 if this is in your car. It's fucking terrible. They just like to make new laws and squeeze the man out of his money and freedom. Absolutely horrible. It's terrible. You can't do any work on your own car. You can't disconnect your battery because it'll set it off. You can't do all this other stuff. So you got to get stuff serviced by a certified mechanic. And then when the thing goes off, they call and get a code and put the code into it and restart it. It has to be like a certified mechanic. It can call them. You got to go once a month to get it recalibrated, which is $15, and then whatever it costs like $100. to have the service. And if you're in Massachusetts, I don't know about other states, but Massachusetts requires a $30 fee also, so it's like $130. You know, it's, believe me, this thing's a pain in the ass. But basically, don't mess around with it. You know, there's ways around it. Everything I told you should really help. You know, everybody just wants to beat the system, but with these things, you're just gonna fuck yourself, totally frig yourself over. So use the scooter. You know, I use my scooter way more than the car. I only use the car when I need to. And I don't like give friends rides down the street like a dumbass, you know. I only use it for work when the thing's gonna make me money. That's all I use the car for. I know everybody's got different situations. I work for myself, so I have a lot of tolerance about that. But definitely Intoxalock is the best. It's a simple unit. You know, they'll put it in your car, whatever the hell ever. All you got to do is blow into this thing. And what you can do is blow into it first and start the car. And then if you want to use the air blower thing, so you don't have to blow into it for the next 10 times you drive in the car, use the stupid air blower thing. Whatever, you know. But if it fails, then you got to blow in it yourself. So, but at least if you pass that first time, you should pass the next ones. So don't rely on that blower thing. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, guys? So, you know, it's basically pretty terrible. Obviously, drinking and driving is pretty dangerous. And, so I totaled the car. Luckily, I didn't do anything, hurt myself or anybody else. But, this thing's definitely put me out like 15 G's. So think about that shit. If you don't got that kind of money, then you're going to sit in jail pretty much for like 180 days or something. Depending on the state. Every state's different, I guess. I don't know what's going on. But I was dealing with Massachusetts and Connecticut, which made it even worse to find information because it was 2 states. So, but I just want to throw it out there, all the stuff that I've learned, and, the lawyer thing sucks. I spent $4,500 on my lawyer, blah, blah, blah. So, all right, that's about all I got. Just get, you got to work around the system. Get creative. Get a scooter. Get the, don't mess around with the thing and blow into it. Remember that .02 is the tolerance. So you could basically smell vodka and then blow into this thing and you will fail it. Okay? All right, guys, rock on. Just be safe. Boom.